Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here. Mike, check. That's me. MICCCZECH as in the Republic. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? All of the genders, fenders, benders. I am Mike, check. King of stupid here at hashtag 360 stupid. Woo! Welcome, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders, everybody's welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid. We hate no one. We accept everyone. But those who donate, we love you. So send it in. Cash, crypto, whatever. We take it all. Not all the way, but you know what I mean. Hey, y'all, guess what? I'm here with
MEW.
Mew! What up, Mew? Long time, girl. What you doing?
Enjoying freedom.
Freedom! Ooh, I like me freedom. But you know what I know? I know that freedom costs a lot. Can you afford freedom?
Yes, I can actually.
Ooh, yeah. How does one afford freedom? Or sorry, how does one achieve freedom?
I was going to say, afford it depends on how you go about it. Achieve it depends on how you go about it.
That's right. And how did you get it?
I started with I got a job. Number one, first key, most important thing.
Gotta
find
have
yourself
a job.
Because you got to have that steady flow of cash coming in.
Wait a minute. Can't you have a steady flow without a job?
You have to start with the job.
Because
you got to have that cash to come in, then you turn around and take it and you invest it. Once you invest it, you play. It depends on where you invest and how you invest. There's several different forms that you can go about doing it.
So, you invest money?
I sure do.
You have extra money just to invest?
Yeah.
What? Dang, you gotta have like a lot of money, right? I mean, like a couple of $100,000. Is that what we're talking about?
I have enough to satisfy me. Nah. I could always want more.
So you don't need a lot of money to start investing?
No.
Can you do it with $100?
You can do it with as little as $5 for your start out.
What? You're telling me as a person with $5, they could start investing to where they can literally make money on that $5?
Yep.
Wow.
You can even start in as little as $8.
Ooh.
You know,
that's interesting. Everybody's got $1.
You just have to make sure you pay attention to what you're investing in.
Oh, that's a whole that's investing is one cup of tea, but where you invest it is a whole other pie.
Learning where to invest it is the proper pie to go for.
How do I, the king of stupid, take one of my dollars and know where to invest it?
There's a few ways you can go about it.
Okay.
Way number one is you can go and do the research yourself.
Okay.
Do the research, pay attention to the many different avenues out there. There's the stock market. You have Bitcoin. You have all sorts of cryptocurrencies that you can that you can play with as well.
Wait a minute. You gonna say some funny word there, lady?
Cryptocurrency.
What? We saying investing and you talking another language. What is crypto in your currency? I mean, I think I know what currency means.
Cryptocurrency, all it is a non-physical form of money. It's all online based. It's all internet based.
So basically, you're saying like when I use my credit card, I'm basically using online money, and because I don't see the dollar when I buy with my credit card, all I see is the transfer of digital money from my bank into their account. So
digital money and cryptocurrency are two different things.
Oh.
Digital money is what you would find for like your credit cards and doing your debit purchases online. Even PayPal is considered a digital currency, I do believe.
Because they're under government regulation and they're using the actual government money. So you can actually take that electric money and turn it into paper money that the government recognizes.
There we go.
Whereas the cryptocurrency, it's not like that. Because you can't actually print out a piece of paper that shows the amount of money that you can trade with. No. Gotcha.
With cryptocurrencies that are out there, there's multiple of them out there.
Okay.
There's multiple platforms of them too, as I'm steadily learning. I'm still in the beginning phases of learning all of it.
Nice.
Yeah. Considering.
But wait a minute, you said you're already investing, so you've got more than $1 that you could invest, and you have been?
Yep.
Oh, mercy. Jesus. Who are you? Hi. MEW. MEW. Oh, Locks.
You too.
Mm-hmm. I like that. MEW. MEW. The new MEW. Ooh. So, cryptocurrency is digital money that's not backed or supported by any or all governments at this time. So that means no government regulates it, no government controls it, no government manipulates it, and that's the point.
They cannot own it, so therefore they
because
cannot
when the
set.
government owns the currency, they can manipulate the currency. That's called shorting your money, and that technically violates international law, banking laws. However, when you devalue your currency under certain regulations, it's kind of like, we know you gotta kind of have to do it, because at some point inflation will just destroy the economy. That's why we have a thing called the Federal Reserve. You've been doing some research on the Federal Reserve, haven't you? MEW?
Yes.
What? And who and what does the chairperson of
Don't ask me to remember his name because they change.
That's right.
They change out every 4 years, if memory serves correctly, on the research that I've been doing.
Okay.
And which is
what do they do?
Their job is to sit there and read and get the percentage of what your
interest rates.
Thank you.
So the Federal Reserve basically regulates the interest rates on the money that the banks borrow from the reserve. I want to say government, but technically the reserve is not a government entity. What?
They're a federal entity.
No. Technically, they are independent outside of government, which makes them a private organization that is printing a government currency. Now, this is a bit out of the regular thing that most countries do, because most countries want control over their money, whereas we do not have control over our money. We borrow our money from the printer at a percentage that the Federal Reserve sets. Ain't that something? I think so too, myself. So, back to the pointer in your hander. You are taking your money and investing it in stocks, in bonds, in cryptocurrency, in real estate, in business, in yourself, in your children, in your future. Whew, ma'am, you must have a lot of money to be investing in all these things. You must be in debt. A lot.
Not too horribly much so.
No. Were you before in debt?
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh. Debts. Debts. Oh, my debts.
And that's why I say I do enjoy being free.
Ooh, that is what you meant by freedom.
Correct.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm putting 2 plus 2 together. You're saying when you got money and you don't got debts, you are free?
Correct. Because then you're free to make that proper decision to get you more money.
So if you got money,
because you are
got
no
choices.
longer worried about, am I going to be able to pay this if I do invest here?
Because when you're in debt and you can't invest, when you don't have money to invest, then you're losing both ways.
There you go.
You're losing by paying them the interest, and you're losing on what interest you would be earning off of. So not only are you losing the 15% on the interest that you have to pay them, you're also losing the 10, 3, 5% that you would be earning. So you're actually losing 20%.
You're losing more than that. You're losing more than that. You lose more than 20% because you also have to factor in you're having to pay your labor. Your physical labor that you're having to do.
Your time.
To make that extra money to pay
labor,
that bill.
Your energy. Ooh, that's right. Damn.
It is called quicksanding. And when you start quicksanding, it is very difficult to get out of it.
That's right. Most people think when you're sinking, you should move faster and harder so you could get out of it more. But when you're in quicksand and you work harder and you move harder, you end up sinking deeper.
More.
Wait a minute, that's counterintuitive.
The proper thing to do is to move slower.
Ooh.
Stop and think before.
Slow and steady without panicking so that you can make the appropriate decisions to further your future. I like that, MEW. You writing a book?
No, I'm not writing one. I should, though.
I agree. I think you should. I think there should be a group of people following you around, recording audio and video of your remarkable achievements.
That can be kind of dangerous at times.
Well, not all. Maybe I should, for insurance reasons, clarify. What? Excuse me, folks. The king got choked up. You just got me all choking it up. So.
You're welcome.
Woo-wee. Hello, folks. Thanks for listening in. Thanks for the downloads. We are hitting the numbers remarkably well. This is hashtag 360 stupid. And I am here with
MEW.
MEW, you're a remarkable lady. Powerful, strong, soft, feminine, remarkable in every aspect of who you are and what you are. And now, you doing what some folk call passive, positive cash flow. Is that correct?
Correct. On multiple levels.
Holy Jesus. Do tell one of them.
Just one? Okay.
For a starter.
Well, the first one would be in my stocks.
You got stocks?
Yep.
Dang. Ooh, how much? Girl, you must be loaded. MEW. Are you loaded? MEW.
I have enough to make me happy.
Ooh.
But I could always want more.
And you got yourself freedom.
Correct.
And just the freedom alone is worth a lot, ain't it?
Yes.
To have those options, to make those choices, but above all them, your choices are making you money.
Correct. By placing my money into a certain stock, Yeah, there's like too many out there for me to name one in particular, so I'm not going to give shout out to anyone in particular.
Good
Sorry.
idea.
Sorry.
They ain't sponsoring you.
Love you all.
I love you
guys are
all.
helping me make money, but
until you pay me sponsoring fees.
Right? We gotta go with this much.
That's right.
But go with certain stocks that have dividends. That gives
What?
you.
Wait. We got a whole other language going on here now. First you start throwing crypto stuff on me, and I'm thinking like the Crips and the Bloods, but no, you're talking about crypto money. And now you're talking divvy. Is it divvy who? A divvy yo? A divvy do what?
This is entertaining. Keep saying that.
A divvy pop. A divvy hoo hoo. Tell me, please, what is this new word? Dividend.
Well, that's a very good question.
Dividends are profits earned by companies, corporation, incorporated, that are leftovers from their business they have conducted. So what they do with the profits, depending on the type of company. Let's talk, say, a huge company that's been around a long time. What the dividends off that particular company would be earnings that would be residual earnings, meaning leftover earnings that then get divided up per stock and per stockholder. So, for example, I buy one stock for $10, and the dividend yield on that stock is, say, 2%. That means on my $100 on that one stock, I would get 2% back, which is roughly around $2, and that's on a, I believe, yearly base. So if they're paying out monthly, that breaks down to 12 into the payout dividend. So dividends are leftover profits that go to the shareholders. Girl, where you gonna learn such things?
Finding ways to actually vocalize the full definition the way you can, not nearly as good. But I can tell you where's the good places to put that money into the stocks that actually carry dividend.
So you don't need to know the words. You just need to know if you getting paid.
Correct.
So
now
you don't need to.
Hold
on. Wait. Whoa. People go to college. They paying hundreds of $1,000s to learn what the words are. You don't fully understand every aspect of the words, yet you get paid.
I do understand some of the word, but I don't know full definition.
Hold on, lady. You telling me you getting paid?
I get paid, yes.
What? Because I like to get so paid, but I ain't, knowing all the things.
Best advice I could give to anyone and everyone is on going the route of investing in stocks. The biggest and best advice I will give you, and it's free, and everybody should follow it, in my personal opinion. Do not put all your money into investing in stocks. Make sure you pay your bills. Your leftover money that you would normally, just go
like
go
a
out,
cup of coffee for $5. Take $1 of that, put it into a stock.
Put it into a stock, and let it grow.
Boom. And then I heard you say something that I was a bit confused about. Maybe you could clarify. You telling me that once you put that dollar in and that dollar makes money, then you could take your dollar out and that money that you made on that dollar stays in there and keeps making. Wait a minute. That sounds shady.
I have done it.
That means you would then be making money on somebody else's money?
Correct. And I've done it.
What the? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times.
Okay. Now, y'all gotta remember, I am the king stupid, and I just ask simple questions. So here's a simple question. I might be a bit off on this one, but it sounds like that's a secured investment.
It is.
Because technically, once you take your money out and then you're making money on their money, you're not actually risking anything.
Correct.
Can you
And
reinvest that initial investment? Like if you put what?
I could then take the money that I put in originally and move it to a different stock of my choosing.
What?
But here's another cool factor. By leaving the positive proceeds inside the different stocks, various stocks with dividend, they steadily add more money.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the scam here?
There is none.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Is this a new thing?
No.
How long have people been doing this?
Well, since the stock markets and dividends were invented.
Wait.
I say stock market and
are
dividends.
you talking about? Are you talking about the rich getting richer doing this stuff?
Yep.
And so you're rich? You don't need to be rich because the rich tell us everything. The rich tell us what they're doing. So you just literally did what the rich people do and you started making money.
Correct.
Holy mother Jesus, wait. Okay, now I gotta clarify this one little bitty thing, and it's just the tip of it. So I got me $10 that I was gonna buy lunch with.
Right.
I'll go make my own lunch and save $5 of that. I take the other $5 and I buy myself a stock that pays dividends, and that stock goes up in value, earnings, and on top of that gives dividends. Then I take my $5 back out, leave the dividends and the earnings in there so that I would be making money on their earnings, on their money, pull out my initial investment, reinvest into another portfolio. So basically, I would just be
The dividends go into your personal account.
building multiple stock portfolios on one initial investment that is now secured because I am riding on the profits that is also paying dividends. Holy mother Jesus, what? Who are you? Meow. Are you an investment capitalist?
Let me explain something to you that also you need to put in there.
What degree do you have? What college did you go to? Because this sounds a little shady.
I didn't go to college.
What? I ain't got no college myself. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I ain't got no college, and you saying you ain't got no college, so I could do what you doing?
Yep.
Everybody can do what you're doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
As long as you're over the age of 18.
Wow.
You must be 18 and older to be able to legally do stocks.
Wow.
And crypto.
Wow. Wow. How much, let's say I am the king of stupid and I don't feel safe to put my money in all these things. And I mean, I got $10. I tell y'all, I got 10 extra bucks. I don't feel safe or smart enough to do these things you talking about. Can I just pay you to do it for me?
You have to have a license to do that one there.
For $10?
Mm-hmm. You have to go and pass a.
So you can't do it.
I can't do it.
Mm.
I can give suggestions.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
That's different.
Wait a minute. What? Okay. How much for your suggestions?
That's the good question.
Oh, so you're saying if I come in with a heavy initial investment, you would be flexible on the terms of the agreement based on the payout. So if I come to you with 100,000, and then you would say, well, I'll take 3% up to 50,000, and above 50 would be at 2%, and above 100, I'll get 1%. That makes sense, because if I'm coming at 100,000 and you're making 50,000 on it, you should get 3%. But if you're making 100,000, well, I just want to give you 2% because that's a lot of money. And so you're flexible based on how much they initiate. Interesting. What is 3% of 50,000? That's roughly about $1,500. Whoo-wee! I wonder what you would want to get paid for a lot of money to invest. I mean, wait a minute. How do I know that what you're saying is true? Ooh, do you have some type of actual official stuff, like a track record?
I have a portfolio.
You have a portfolio, so
I have a stock portfolio.
I can verify everything you're saying.
I can show it to you. I'll happily show it to you.
Interesting. No, not me. I trust everybody, but I'm saying, like, somebody wants to invest in your suggestions and want to pay you.
I would happily show it to you.
It's verifiable. So if somebody can officially verify that you are making money with your money.
With the portfolio, and also I can actually show proof of making money with cryptocurrencies.
Oh, so if you're lying, we could prove it. If you're telling the truth, we could prove it. Right. And nobody can manipulate that. Nobody can go back in time and change your portfolio and your investments and in your profits. Because once you do it, it's official. And this stuff is, peoples, when I say official, I mean there are a record that every entity around the globe recognizes as investments. You cannot buy a stock without it being official and it being recorded in multiple locations. So I'm going to have to take this kind lady's word and say, interesting.
Very much so.
You like money?
Oh, God, yes.
Are you good with money? Are you good at making money?
Very good at making money.
Are you what some people, and I haven't heard this word very often, or these words, profit friendly?
I've been told that.
Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders, I am Mike, check. And this is
MEW.
Signing off at #360stupid. Thank you for the privilege of your time. Good night, stupid.